Hey everybody, welcome back to Red Mug Music. Today we're going to react and review Duran Duran's second video from their second single, Careless Memories. This particular song is from their first album, but the album had not been released yet by the time this video came out. And actually, the interesting thing about this, fun fact, EMI, the record company, chose what song was going to be released, which was Careless Memories, and it did pretty poor and it didn't chart well, didn't do well, especially since or compared to Planet Earth. So after this video, EMI let Duran Duran have full control on what is able to be released, which the next song was a huge hit, so it worked out in their favor. But this time around didn't work so well. This video was shot in Soho, England, and it was directed by Perry Haynes and Terry Jones. And even though this song didn't chart very well, it's actually a band favorite and it's a fan favorite. And also, Careless Memories does really well. I keep wanting to say Careless Whispers. I was just listening to Wham the other day, and I keep wanting to say Careless Whispers, but that's a completely different song. Careless Memories didn't do well on the charts, but it's a fan favorite and it's a band favorite, and it's actually a song that does really well live. It just sounds really good live. If you've ever heard Arena, the record that came out a few years later, I think the last song is Careless Memories, and it's so much better. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later. So let's go ahead and watch this video. Let's see what's going on. Now I'm going to warn you, it's quite cringy, but to be fair, it came out in 1981, so the art of the video was not established very well yet. So let's see what we have. Great intro. Just comes across as like driving rocker. So in the beginning, they're in the car. You can see Roger and Andy Taylor and John Taylor, and Simon's in the front. I'm going to assume that Nick Rhodes is driving the car, but you can tell Roger's doing all the talking here, and he's whispering to Andy, and I don't know if he's talking about Simon behind his back because of his relationship troubles, or if he's just telling dirty jokes. I have no idea, but Andy and John both seem kind of annoyed or put off by what he's saying, so maybe it's, I don't know, but I think he understands that he's being kind of annoying, because look at that right there. Whatever that gesture is, it just seems like he has a full understanding that he's, annoying them. So anyway, let's keep going.
So soon, just after you're gone, my sense is sharpened, but it always takes so damn long before I feel how much my eyes have darkened. Fear hangs a plane of gun smoke.
So again, like I said, he's going to be quite literal to the lyrics. Whatever the lyrics is, Simon Le Bon likes to act that out. I don't know if he was directed to do that, but talking about his eyes have darkened, the gun smoke, he keeps blowing the smoke off the tip of his gun, which he does several times throughout this album or throughout the song. So he's just being kind of literal, which is I consider cringy. I wonder why the phone's off the hook. So one thing I think about the song in particular, it's a really good song. Careless Memories is very good. Like I said, it's a driving rocker. It's actually pretty amazing. But being that it was from their first album, I think it was kind of sterile. And due to Simon's vocals, the rock sound of the music and his vocals on top of it. It just really, I don't know. I don't know if it really worked well. Maybe that's why it didn't chart as high as it did. But I'm assuming maybe he's trying to go for more of a punk flavor in this song rather than rock. And going back to Arena, the live version, I think this was fixed. This song was fixed, and why it's a fan favorite, because Simon was able to be a lot more loose with his vocals and let the notes ring out and offer a little bit more of a vocal variable, which I think just worked with the rock sound of the music. Okay. So I'm wondering, I noticed how Simon Le Bon, he's frustrated. This relationship is getting to him, but I noticed how he looks back at the rest of the band. It's like none of them are paying any attention whatsoever to what he's doing. And, he rips up the pitcher and he throws the flowers, and they're all just like, we're having a great time. We don't care what Simon's going through. And then he just throws these flowers, which is crazy.
It's not as though you really mattered. Being close, how could I let you go without some feeling, some extra sympathy following?
So this particular lady, she is the girlfriend of Perry Haynes, which is the director of the video. And I'm not sure. I assume she's English like the rest of the band. And I don't know if she was a model or what, because I know her face is actually on the single, on the cover of the single. But that's how she made her way to this video, is being the girlfriend of the director. So there's Simon Gun Hands again. And you really can't... Simon's dancing is kind of sporadic. You can tell this is not choreographed whatsoever. I think he's just dancing the way he wants to dance. You can pretty much tell that Simon is not that big of a dancer. And I wonder if, somebody back in 81 watched him dance and decided that they wanted to dance like him. So went to the club and did the Simon Le Bon dance, maybe with the, the gun hands. That would have been awesome. I can't tell what that picture is. Now, mind you, he threw these flowers like a minute ago, and they're just now flying across the room. See, memory. Just now watch Roger Taylor in the back, twirling his sticks. I love watching Roger play. And I also wonder why they keep showing so many close-ups of the band rather than, have it pulled back so they can see them play their instruments. Now, I do understand that it's a video and they're not really playing their instruments, and maybe they were just trying to hide that. But it just a lot of close-ups in this video. It looks like the literal sun right outside that window or door. He pretty much died if that was. I just wanted to stop it there because he was just making such a dorky face. It's not good. Did you see how she put her head on his shoulder and then lifted it right back up, like she was directed not to actually touch Simon. I don't know if he was that big at the time, but she is the girlfriend of the director, so she probably didn't want to show interest. Oop. He moves and it doesn't even affect her.
With a thought, with a whisper, with a careless memory, with a careless memory, with a careless
There's John.
with a careless memory, with a careless memory.
So before the song goes off, fun fact, in 1983, the song was actually re-edited and re-released with some of the scenes being changed for the video album. So I haven't watched that video. To be honest, I haven't ever seen this video before. And I had never seen Planet Earth. I had never seen Girls on Film. I mean, back when it was released. Of course, I've seen them all now. But I definitely wasn't paying attention to Duran Duran during this time, but I think they were focused more just in England for the most part, and some other countries. I think Australia as well, but I don't think I knew them yet. So what was that? So he's standing right in front of the sun, and he does his, Simon gun hands, and now he's doing this Elvis thing. I just don't get what he's doing at all. But also, another weird thing is Careless Memories. I almost said Careless Whispers again. Careless Memory didn't make it to any of their greatest hits album or compilation albums like Decade or Greatest, which I think is kind of strange because it's such a band favorite and a fan favorite, but they decided not to put it on these albums. But it did make it to Arena, and I love it on that album. Okay, that's it. So again, Careless Memories, a really super good song, but just did not do well with the fans. But that's okay because it's still stayed part of their set list, and again, it sounds so good live. So if you like this sort of content, the reactions and the reviews of actual videos, be sure to leave a like on your way out. I sure would appreciate that. And don't forget, if you do subscribe, just make sure that you click on the bell so you get the notifications, and you'll be the first to watch a video and comment down below, because I love talking in the comments. So make sure you do that. So that's it for this week. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me today, and I will see you all next time.